This is midway down the block, looking toward the ocean. Focus here is the channel. And actually the real focus, they all need to be cleaned, is I think the only drain is right here. And then from this point, there's not one until you get to the corner or until around the corner. So even if there's one further down, there's not one from the entrance. And the water coming down would create like an avalanche. It's going to pick up speed. And then most importantly, you're dealing with the water on the other side of the street. So it could make sense to not have any drains over there, but then you would compensate for it by having more here. These are almost like they're not drains, because it doesn't seem like they'd be able to deal with the volume of water, and then we kind of know maybe they can't. This is the other side of the overflow basin. So one of the things, it just looks too dry, and it looks like the metal grid was lifted up. The dirt looks really dry. The low spaces where it should be maybe a little bit moist look dry. And it looks like whatever it does, it could just be coincidental, but it looks like there's almost a process of drying it out more quickly. Continuing on the basin. So again, that one looks, not only the grid, but the little valley that's created looks extremely dry. This one, which had been flooded for 2 weeks or more, surprisingly is bone dry, but surprisingly is torn up now. So this is the thing that I was concerned about, that maybe it was destroyed already and it just couldn't see it because it was slightly underwater. But let's say it wasn't. So then whatever person came in to do whatever, let's say to get it cleaned or to drain, and there's one, the biggest one in the middle, the tallest one, has a chain in the middle of it. So this is that maintenance type thing where, like this one, like in an effort to follow up on whoever said, hey, these have to be cleaned, then they ripped it open. And then ripping something that's maybe that rusted is, but there still should be a system where, like in this day and age, those should be made out of carbon fiber or Teflon, something that's not going to rust, because it implies that that may need to be opened to do something in there, which implies that maybe it wasn't because it had become too difficult, or that they had tried and it was like rusted shut, and then it didn't help anything, it was sitting underwater.